Hi everyone, it is Jessa the Hoodoo Honey of the Real Witches and Jessa's Juju and Broomstick and all that good stuff. You guys know who I am. Okay, so what we're doing tonight, in front of a local friend of mine asked about burning bay leaves. This is one of the oldest, easiest tricks on the books. Everybody's going to tell you have to do it on full moon. No, you don't have to do it on the full moon. I'll tell you why in a minute. There's also two ways you can do it. You can do it like a vision board and actually kind of write out your wish, like be exact about it. Or you can use a sigil. You do sigil magic. So it's kind of nice you can do it two ways. The thing about burning bay leaves is they are stubborn to burn. They're not easy to burn. This is not the brand I normally use. I use the cheap Mexican ones from the dollar store or even Walmart that are like $1 for a huge bag because number one, they're bigger, there's more room to write on, and they're a little more dried out, so they're a little more easy to burn because these things are not always easy to burn. Yes, you can burn them inside. They're like sage. They have the antibacterial, anti-negativity, smoke property, but if you have allergies, you want to go outside, obviously, to burn them. So that's your preference. It's a preference thing. They don't bother me to burn inside, so I burn them inside. And I don't always worry about what moon it is. Now this is where it gets fun. Hang on. And of course my lighter is good. This is where we want to have a good lighter. Hang on, I have no lighter. I didn't think I did, but I do. You can put them in your little... I use a metal tin. I don't use a cauldron. I just use a regular metal tin. Now, I happen to have St. Jude incense mixed up in here already from doing some other work earlier. Of course my lighter wants to go out when I do a video. Why wouldn't it? There we go. I prefer doing work with barbecue lighters. I just do. It's just safer to me in my hands. But you're just going to burn them. You want to burn them to a nice black and crisp, which can take a minute with bay leaves. Just so you can see what's going on here. But you just want to burn them. And you're just going to let them burn like you would sage. It's like basically sage you've written on. I use a Sharpie. You can use whatever you want. It's just what I've always used. Let's see if I can get it going a little bit better without killing myself here. But yeah, you just burn your leaves. You want them to get as black and crispy as possible. And this is like the 5th time I've done this tonight because there was a lot of pre-takes of this before because there was a lot of goof ups and stuff. And I was trying to make it for a friend, so I was like making jokes. I didn't want y'all to hear. But the point is to get them burnt, and this as the smoke comes up, you're releasing the smoke into whatever you want to call it. Higher self, great spirit, universe, God, goddess, whatever you practice. You don't have to have, I'm hoodoo. I don't have a certain, well, I have St. Jude, but it doesn't have to be St. Jude. It can be it could be Jesus. It can be your spirit guide. It can be an ancestor. I think I am going to let this go to my ancestors too, actually, but I have St. Jude incense mixed up in here. You do not have to have incense mixed up with your bay leaves. That just happened to be from something else I was doing earlier, so I just figured I'd leave it there for the heck of it, because hoodoo gets messy like that. It's not that technical, it really isn't. This actually, I believe, does come from Wicca, and normally people would sit outside under a full moon and do this. Now, it might be better for your sinuses if you have allergies, but the thing about it is you're burning it to a crisp. Anyways. And, okay, let's pretend, just for time's sake, that's already burnt to the crisp. Here's some that I did earlier, already burnt to a crisp. You're just going to kind of mush them up, like ashy, and just kind of keep burning them. And while you're burning them, you do want to listen to maybe some relaxing music, something that, or maybe powerful music, depending on what you're doing. I'm doing overall good luck right now and stuff because I already did what I wanted to do earlier, so this is just for example, really. But you want to get them nice and crispy to where you can kind of pound them into ashes. And the thing is, you don't have to do it on full moon because you're going to be releasing it when you're all done burning all this. You're going to be putting it out in your yard or wherever, your favorite spot in the park or wherever you like to go release things. And they're going to be under the full moon the next time the full moon comes around anyways. So it doesn't really matter. You don't have to do it on full moon because they're still going to be out there in nature on a full moon. So that part, you can do this whenever you want. It's just like you don't have to do a vision board on your birthday or New Year's Eve. You can do it whenever you want. It's going to last. The moon is going to happen every month. Okay? You don't have to do things on a certain moon. You just, I don't believe in that. You can believe in that. And if you believe in that, good for you. I've been doing this I'm old. I'm 50, guys. I'm 50 years old. I've been doing this since in my late teens. I'm going to tell you, the moons are fun, super moons are fun, all that's fun, and sometimes it's just really relaxing to sit under one, and that might actually help the spell work just because it is nice. But if you're in a situation where you really need to let something go or need to manifest something, you don't have to wait on a certain date or moon, unless you want to. But you can do this inside, pre-game it, and then go put it outside on a full moon. That works too. So, there's just some tips on burning bay leaves. Like I said, I am not a huge fan of this brand. Not that they don't work, it's just they take forever to burn because they're not dry enough. And they cost a few dollars more than the Mexican ones. So, but it's up to you. You know, just grab some bay leaves. They don't got to be special. Just got to be bay leaves. Burn them in a tin thing. Be safe about it. Don't catch yourself on fire or your hair or anything. And when they're done, when you're all done burning them, as you can see, I still got some work to do here. But we're running on 7 minutes, so I don't think you really want to watch this for that much longer. Just get them nice, crispy, burnt to where you can kind of pound them into ashes. And just go, let them go into the universe. And know that whatever you're letting go of or trying to manifest, don't overthink it. Just know that the ancestors and the universe and the gods and the goddesses and whatever all you prayed to has your back. And St. Jude in this case, because there's a shitload of St. Jude incense in here that I've got to try to burn the rest of the night. But anyways, so I'll be burning things for this tonight. Anyways, this is Jessa from Jessa's Juju, the Hoodoo Honey of the Real Witches and Broomstick. And I am Jessa's Juju on Facebook. I am Broomstick on Weebly.com. I'm around. You'll find me. Bye, guys. I can't turn it off. It doesn't want to turn off. It wants to get closer. Oh, it's